Praise Yahweh. My name is Sister Nicole, and I'm going to share a testimony of how I came into this way and what Yahweh has done for me in my life. I truly want to thank Yahweh today for the word that continues to go forth out of the mouth of the fivefold ministry that we do have here, because truly that is what is keeping me and perfecting me. I truly want to thank Yahweh for my parents for coming into this way. I was about 10 years old when they joined the church. And before we joined, I remember being a little girl, me, my brother, and my sister. We witnessed, our parents, they didn't get along very well. There was a lot of arguing and fighting. And I want to thank Yahweh. It was one day in particular that I remember very vividly, and to where one of my relatives had to take me, my brother, and my sister out of the house and kind of take us out of that situation for a little bit. But I want to thank Yahweh. When we did come to church, I don't remember the words exactly. I was about 10 years old. I don't remember everything the word was saying at the time. All I know is that I remember my parents, they changed. They were more happier. They loved each other. My mom reverenced my dad. My dad showed much love to my mom. And as the years went by, their marriage were like, I always tell them, they're like newlyweds. And I want to thank Yahweh. And in a sense, they are, because when they came to church, Yahweh truly mended their marriage and he made it brand new. And I want to thank Yahweh for the examples that they were able to teach me and my siblings growing up and seeing how a marriage should be. And before we came to church, all of that, it just kind of faded in the background and the good outweighed the bad. But as I got older, I always said I wanted a marriage like my parents. And, when I became of age, I was taught to marry only in the Lord. So I know that I wanted a faithful brother. And when Yahweh sent someone my way, of course, at the beginning, I wasn't very fond of him. I didn't like him. I always said, no, not for me. But I think Yahweh, the men of God, they always give us wise counsel. And they told me that he will be a good brother to marry. So at that point, I started to get to know him better. And I saw how faithful he was, how when he came into this way, he put Yahweh first and he loved Yahweh. And he always had Yahweh on his mind, even when we talked. And I like that. So, of course, when the time came for him to propose to me, asked me if I would be his wife, I said yes. And I want to thank Yahweh for that, because it took faith to trust and believe the instructions that I received from the bishops, because I know they're always going to lead me and guide me to what's best for me. And I know with marrying only in the Lord, we are both taught through the fivefold ministry how to be, like I'm taught how to be a wife, he's taught how to be a husband. And if both of us take heed to those teachings, our marriage will be well. And I can truly say this day that our marriage has been blessed over the years. Of course, we go through trials, but we're taught how to handle them. As a wife, I don't argue with my Lord. I'm not in control of him. I let him lead the house because he is the head of the household. And I want to thank Yahweh for that. He's taught how to be the head of the household and to love his family. Put Yahweh first. And I know if he put Yahweh first, that everything else is going to fall in place. And I want to thank Yahweh for this way. I have many things to share about how Yahweh's been good for me and my family, but I'll save that for another day. I ask y'all to continue to bless the Davis household as we continue to go on in this way. May Yahweh bless. Peace be.